Are you tired of being broke in Kenya? Or maybe you're looking for a small thing to boost your capital? Then don't worry. In this video, I'm going to be giving you small business ideas that you can start right now. And yes, you don't even need a lot of capital to start. I just need you to grab a piece of paper and a pen because I'm going to be giving you the best small businesses to start and how to start them. And make sure at the end of this video, you choose at least one or two that are going to be useful to you. What's up guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. In case you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Ann Kiki. Please make sure you subscribe and like this video. Yep, that's what we do. Have you ever asked yourself, how can you start a small business in Kenya? People are making money right now and they did not start with very much amount of money. I'm gonna be giving you the best small businesses you can do, and it doesn't matter wherever you are, you can start these ideas. Number one is M-Pesa agent business. So what you need to do is to just have an M-Pesa account. You buy the M-Pesa SIM card and then you become an agent. When people withdraw from you, when they deposit from you, you earn money. Remember, right now everybody uses M-Pesa. I don't think there is anyone in Kenya who doesn't have a Safaricom line. Even the ones who have Airtel line usually have a Safaricom line. So that's the funny thing and the beauty of it. If you start a business right now, you're going to make so much money when you're dealing with Safaricom. Remember, Safaricom is the biggest profit-making company right now. You can join them and start making profit just like them. One thing with an M-Pesa agent is the location. Make sure that you have a very good location. Look for a place where there is a marketplace, a town, a bus station, or somewhere where there is a lot of traffic. You don't even need to be in big towns. Wherever you are, you can do it as long as you position yourself well, and then you look for a place where people have not really invested in that. You're gonna make so much profit because it always depends on the number of transactions that you make every day. Number two is start a salon or a kinyozi. I know people always love looking fresh in this country. People love looking good. Even if people are broke, they will always have to shave their hair and they will always have to do their hair for the ladies. We cannot all shave. So if you start a salon or a kinyozi, you're going to hit the jackpot. Now, let me tell you something. You don't need to have very classy and flashy furniture. You just need to have a mirror, a bench, and a seat for the one who is being done for. So if you don't have so much capital to set up all those things, don't worry. Start with little things that you have. If it's a salon, start with the normal things like a blow dryer. You don't even need the ile ya ku air dry the air. You don't need all those things. Start from where you are with what you have. The good thing with a salon and a kinyozi business, you can do it anywhere, whether you're in Kitale, Kisumu, Kericho, Meru, Marsabit, you know, everywhere you can do this. So you can start a salon or kinyozi business, and you guys make sure you come back here and thank me. If you have such a business, comment down below and give us your experience. Next up is mitumba business. Okay, for mitumba business, you guys know this because it has been in the market for the longest time, and mitumba is so easy to sell because you just look for open air markets and sell them there. So you have to approach mitumba businesses in two different ways. If you want to sell quick sales, then you have to get very cheap clothes, items that are not quite expensive. Look for things that go below 50 shillings, and then make sure you go where there is an open air market. You cannot sell this if you don't get out of that comfort zone. But if you want to sell your items online, because you can sell stuff online, now here you have to make sure you have very good items, quality items, because online you're going to meet very serious clients who want something quality, and if you want your customers to come back, then definitely lazima uuze vitu legit. Make sure there is no throw. All the items are just clean. So at least, you know, for physical shopping, ni mtu anajichagulia. So even if they select something bad, they are not going to blame you. It's like you're the one selecting for people and then you send it to them. So if you send a bad package, definitely you will never ever see that customer again. And there is a possibility atakuharibia hata kwa watu wengine. So for mitumba business, you have to know there are two different approaches. And I feel like right now, most people are selling these items online. And you will get very many customers. You can sell things like bed sheets, things like dresses, trousers, jumpsuits, anything, just anything that is very, very good, but make sure it is a quality item. You don't want to sell things that are of low quality. Utajaribia jina tu. Another one is starting a street food business. Trust me, you guys, you can never ever go wrong with food. Now, after your 9 to 5, you can decide, you know what, let me start a kibandaski for smokies or that katroli. Kenyans love eating street foods, I included. You see these street foods like chapatis, zile waru bajias, samosas, sausages, smokies, those pasua things, you know, they are so sweet. I don't know why they're usually so sweet when you buy them from the street. I believe if you start a street food business right now, you cannot go wrong with it. Those guys usually make up to 1,500 in a day. Imagine, and they usually show up in the afternoon because sijaiona hizi food zikiuzwa asubuhi. You just need to show up in the afternoon and you're going to make a fortune. You're going to imagine making 1,500 per day, even if you give yourself 1 day in a week to rest. If you say 1,500 times 6 days in a week, you're making good money that can actually sustain you. If you don't have any other job, if you don't have a business, then you can try that. And then you can incorporate an M-Pesa agent in your business. Let's say you have a salon or a kinyozi. Unaeka hiyo M-Pesa agent there. People can withdraw money and send money right there on your shop. You know, at the same time, you're making more money in the salon, in the kinyozi. Even on Mutumba business, you can do that. I always feel like you can combine some businesses which go hand in hand. Definitely, you don't want to be jack of all trades, but you can try and combine businesses that can match or complement each other. What do you guys think? Those are some of the businesses I feel are very, very easy to start and promising. You know, yeah, as long as you select a good location and then you select the best thing that the area that you're in lacks, you're going to make so much money. Comment down below and tell me which one has excited you the most. Which one do you think is very, very good and viable to start, guys? Yeah, that's it for today's video. I'm hoping you guys have gained something. I'm hoping you will come back and tell me testimonies. I tried this, I made money. This channel is all about building one another. So I hope I've built you somehow, guys. And I hope you'll come back with a testimony. Thank you so much for watching this video up to the end. In case you've not yet subscribed, please do. And please like this video, guys, in case you've not yet liked it. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you in the next video. Until the next time, bye.